Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm
Sky's the limit, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
We don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am. I got that Mexican blood in me, so talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the Boxing Voice.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice of Radio. We're going to be talking about, obviously, Big Turkey, man, with the big plans for big fights for boxing. I'm super excited. It was a little bit of a curveball the way things came out. Obviously, you know, them revealing that he wanted Canelo and David, or rather that he had plans for Canelo and David, but it wasn't for them to fight each other like we were all expecting, but instead for them to do, something that we don't mind. Like, I don't mind David Benavidez fighting the winner of Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. Kind of hoping that it's Bivol, even though I'm picking Beterbiev, so understand what I'm saying there. Like, I'm picking Beterbiev, but I'm hoping it's Bivol because we know that David has that, familiarity with Bivol. They've been in the ring as sparring partners, so that'll make it easier for him. But the good news is we could possibly be getting Canelo Crawford, which there's a lot of layers to that. I mean, it seems like Turki Alalshikh has a lot of plans with Crawford, so which one of those stick? Not necessarily sure. We know for a fact Israel Madrimov is one of those plans, but he certainly just said he wants Canelo Crawford, which is what we wanted, and he also said he's gonna be pushing to make Crawford Ennis and Crawford, which was another curveball, right? Because if you want Crawford to move up and fight Israel Madrimov, and the WBO was putting the WBO interim title on the line, is Crawford coming back to 147, or is Jerron moving up to 54? And, yeah, I didn't even consider Jerron moving up because it just doesn't seem like he's ready. He would be moving up for a payday, ultimately, and only because we talked about this morning the fact that if truly Ryan took that fight, that would be the biggest name, most accomplished fighter on Jerron's resume. So, yeah, him moving up immediately to 54. I don't know how I feel about that, but certainly interested to see how you guys feel about, Jerron moving straight up. Now, we got to remember or consider that he could possibly stop at 47 with a defense versus Cody Crowley, who seems to be full-blown in camp for that potential fight. No announcement yet, and everything's gone quiet ever since the announcement of Jerron to Matchroom. Before that, there was a lot of rumblings. Since then, all we know is that Eddie said he's going to push to make that fight. What we do know is that Cody Crowley does have some sort of relationship with PBC. My sources say he doesn't have a contract with Al, but he has a contract with another promoter that works with Al. I don't know if that's TGB because I've never seen that announced by TGB, but it very well could be. That being said, I believe that fight happens in the interim, just like Crawford fighting Madrimov, but I don't get why move up if they want you to fight Duran and the money is going to make it worth your while, might as well fight him at 47 for, two-time undisputed versus unless he's going to just come back down, unless he's going to show that he's like this freak athlete that can move up to 54, beat Madrimov for the WBA and the interim WBO, move back down and face Duran and double undispute, then move all the way up to 68 and fight Canelo. So it's a bit of a madness, right? Because it doesn't make sense. What we do know is Turki Alalshikh is who he is. And, if he says he's going to make these plans come true, he's going to offer these guys buku dollars to do it. So not saying that it won't happen, but will it be a healthy Crawford bouncing all around? Ideally, they scratch everything and they go Duran, Madrimov, Canelo in that order, so that there is no jumping up and down, right? There's only gradual jumps, one fight at a time versus going to 54 like the plans have been, mentioned, and then somehow coming back down? Or is he going to go to 54, go to 68, fight Canelo, win or lose, come back down, which, again, we know won't happen because of Charlo. He just went up there, and we don't believe he's going to come back to his way. So, definitely a lot to discuss. The only clear plans that are there are the original ones that he just doubled down on, that he does want David to face the winner of Beterbiev, Bivol. So there's no confusion there. But the fact that he's announced so much for Crawford does add some confusion to the conversation, right? We don't really know what's to come just yet. But it's exciting, right? Crawford all of a sudden becomes the guy with all the options. And Jerome Boots Ennis is now in the mix because of his relationship with Eddie Hearn. So hopefully, more fighters realize that. The rumors of Antoine Russell are certainly getting louder. I'm hoping we find something out as to whether that's true, because it does seem like Gary Antoine Russell has jumped ship over to Matchroom as well, which, will be making Matchroom pretty strong in the 140-pound division. But now that Haney took a loss, that also, they also take a hit, right? Because his stock has dropped. But they do, if they get Russell, they got Matias. DAZN as a company has Michelle Rivera because of Salida, Barboza because of DAZN and Ryan. So, because of Golden Boy, they got Barboza and Ryan. So it's looking pretty good at 40. It's looking like, Tio might have to cross the street, right? Originally, he wanted to do, I think Oscar wanted to do him and Ryan in the Sphere. Maybe something they can revisit. Tio sent an offer to Matias. Maybe something they could revisit. But I know that Tio is a top-ranked fighter with ESPN. He's brought in some major sponsors throughout the years, Budweiser being one, or the latest. And he might not be able to cross the street the way that he could in the past when it was a purse bid, which is obviously a technicality that will allow him to cross the street if the rival promoter or the winning bidding promoter wins the bid. That won't be this situation. It'd be more likely that they do what Earl did and clean their side of the street on that Matchroom DAZN Golden Boy side. And don't forget Salida with Michelle. And then, I guess, call upon Tio. But we'll see, right? The more important news is Crawford and Canelo, and Turki Alalshikh wanting that. Crawford and Duran and Turki Alalshikh wanting that. And then David and the winner of Beterbiev, Bivol, and him not only wanting those, but, has plans to put those together. And, the way that the news came out, at least, literally when reading it, you almost feel like this could be one card. I don't know. Probably not, right? Because Canelo is his own, business, and so is Crawford. But, man, excuse me. Yeah, it is Crawford and Canelo because imagine David versus the winner of Beterbiev Bivol with Crawford and Canelo on the card. Now, I guess it would be the other way. It'd be hard to disrespect Canelo and make him an undercard, but I don't know. I guess money talks depending on where you land on the card. But I can not see that. That's me wishing. Again, I think those are separate businesses that they try to keep separate. But the way that it came out, one can only assume or at least hope that something like that can happen, where Canelo, Crawford being your main event, which sounds more realistic, and Beterbiev, Bivol winner versus David on the undercard, again, which sounds more realistic. But that would be a fantastic Riyadh season card. If he's looking to make waves, you'll certainly make some with a super card like that or with two individual cards. Let's be real. I'm not here to be greedy. I'm okay with taking those individually on separate dates, But again, the more interesting news is all the Crawford options and how, Big Turkey presents those to Crawford and how he, how it plays out. Again, how it plays out. Because is he going to jump around or is he going to, scrap the Israel Masvidal fight, go straight into the Duran at 47, then 54 with Masvidal, then 68 with Canelo, which there was already heavy reports, right, that August 3rd is the fight with Masvidal. It doesn't make sense to jump up and back down, then back all the way up to 68. None of that makes sense. So it's a matter of seeing how things play out. But this is the news, right? If you guys are interested, this is what we're here to talk about. Great news. Certainly excited. They also asked him, as a side note, right? They also asked him, Alalshikh, how long do you plan on staying in the business? He said, till the end. I mean, that's crazy. Now, again, we heard he was sick, so does it mean till his end or does it mean till the end of times? Like, who knows, right? But till the end sounds like a long enough time. So, I know that someone in a previous show had some concerns like, oh, well, how long is it? Oh, I think that was Joker, right? Baby Joker. Like, how long is he going to be around? Well, he's going to be around forever. Now, I know another one of his concerns was like, we're getting the fights that he wants, not that we want. Because essentially we do want Canelo versus David, not Canelo and David on a card or separate cards. But maybe it's Canelo, bro. Like, come on, bro. You're talking about Turki Alalshikh and all the money in the world. And if that's not happening, then maybe, Baby Joker is right. And it is a personal thing of Turki Alalshikh. Maybe he's protecting Canelo. Maybe he feels Canelo just physically isn't big enough, which, would be ironic because he fought and faced Bivol and Kovalev. So, again, we got to see how it plays out. But exciting news nonetheless. Super exciting news, man. Hopefully, again, they switch that Crawford fight because I'm not understanding moving up to 54. Unless Duran's moving up. He doesn't really have much options at 47. Like we say, he could make that one mandatory and get that first defense because he hasn't even defended the belt. That's the only guy that, I don't want to use that term, but the term that other people get, shamed on for. And Duran receives no criticism. He's doing pretty well when it comes to public perception. But yeah, phone lines are open if you're interested in calling in and discussing this matter. And if not, we reported the news and we'll be back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Let me check here. Excuse me. Same thing on Twitter Spaces if you want to request, and on Discord, just let me know. Phone lines also available. 1-563-999-3427 is the number to call in. Looks like we got Dom on the check-in. What's up, champ? Give me a sec here. Yo.
Yeah, Canelo has plans with Turkey. That's all that I'm getting out of this. Whether he fights Boots, Canelo, those seems like opposite spectrums. I doubt he does both. So, just because Turkey said he'd like to do it on an Ask Me Anything doesn't mean he'll do both. So I think we should lower our expectations on that front, and it'll be an either or type of thing. But I think both is great news. Both are amazing fights for Crawford. He has one in Boots Ennis that I think a lot of people are poo-pooing. The only reason I've been poo-pooing that fight is because he has intention of moving up. But it's Crawford. If he accepts it, I'm sure he'll be more than ready to move down, or I guess remain at 147. And I agree with you, Ness. I think it should happen first. I don't think he should do this mismatched, go to 154, go down, and go back up. Maybe he comes down and that's his last fight if he couldn't get the Canelo fight done. But, it's good. The Turkey AMA in general is pretty good. I hate how Reddit works, but it's worth going over there and reading through the comments and seeing what he said. But yeah, I love what Turkey's doing with the sport. He's really championing it in the best ways, and being fan friendly. I haven't seen that from a promoter from my time watching it. He seems to be totally on the side of the fans. It's just a matter of how much can he pull off. So far, he's given us great fights, and it seems like the even better ones are on the nearby horizon with these heavyweight clashes and Bivol, Beterbiev. I'm excited for those, and I'm excited with whatever Turkey has for us. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
What you meant by you don't think both fights happen? Which two fights you don't think happen?
I don't see in any world, especially if he go ahead and gets this 154 belt, I don't see him, no matter the order, I don't see him going up to Canelo's weight and then going to Boots weight, which is 147. I don't see him making that jump. He's going to pick one and go that way. And I think either or will sort of be labeled as his, sunset fight. I don't see him finishing his career doing both of those. But hey,
so you don't think with Turki Alalshikh a 3-fight deal is possible for Crawford? Those names?
Oh no, I mean with that money, Crawford's made it clear he's in it for the money, and he has every right to be. So yeah, I think if Turkey, wants to give him those amounts to do that, maybe he will. But I just think the weight thing is, at some point that money can't. Yeah, the money can't really fix that problem. But I think he will pick a route, and I do like how this opens that door that I thought was shut, because sort of Crawford shut it, of staying at 147 and challenging Boots. So many people have been hanging that over Crawford's head after his signature supreme performance against Errol. That wasn't enough for everybody. All of a sudden, Boots is his new nemesis. But if he could take care of that, oh man, yeah, I'm there for that.
Yeah, but that's not. I don't know why you say all of a sudden, because that Floyd said that once you beat him, they build up the next one, and that's what happened to Canelo. He beat Plant. The next one there is David. It's same thing for Crawford. You beat Earl. The next one there is Boots. You beat Boots. The next one there would have been Virgil had he not moved up, and now could be Stante Liang if he keeps looking, good. People never want you to leave the division. If
that's the thing, and that's what separates Crawford from a Floyd. The man went undisputed. He cleaned up that division, cleaned up the one below it. So it's sort of unfair to just he's in the promotion of the Errol Spence fight. He's sort of letting people know
champ.
that he doesn't know.
Crawford did the same thing that Floyd did. He fought the most relevant champion in the welterweight division. Crawford hasn't fought Jaron Ennis, which would be Floyd's Timothy Bradley. Now, I get it. Timothy was more accomplished, especially after the fluke win. And I don't mean to call it fluke because everybody knows I scored it for Tim. But after the Pacquiao first win. But technically speaking, there's more threat in Jaron and more public demand for Jaron than there ever was for Bradley Mayweather.
You know, and not everybody's Floyd. You know, I won't give Bud that edge. You know, Floyd, he fought everybody. He was pretty friendly as far as the matchmaking went. But you know, I just think it's unfair to sort of have Boots be his next nemesis when he has ambitions of moving up in weight. I think that fight should honestly get made at 154. I want Boots to stop hanging out at 147.
But
right on.
But
fight Ryan if you do.
But listen to
be
me.
the gatekeeper for the new guys.
That's the bell. But like,
right on.
If not Boots, who, bro? Like, look at the three names we talking about. One is, like you said, not super realistic with Crawford Canelo. Madrimov, nobody's begging for that. I like the style. We like his foot, but we ain't asking for it. And then Jaron, like, what other fights does this man have, like, to be throwing away that fight? Like, that's one of the big fights that he has.
He should fight Boots if that's what he wants to do. But I think he should still have his sights focused on Canelo. And I'll leave on that. Peace, you guys.
You got it, champ. You got it. So I do want to screen share that Lance Pugmire of Boxing Scene and, you know, numerous places at this point is reporting, that the WBO announced Sebastian Fundora, a.k.a. Spider Crab, has until December 31st to make the Crawford-Madrimov winner, or that interim championship elevates to full championship status. Because remember, Crawford fights Madrimov on August, and there will also be the WBA and an interim WBO, because obviously Sebastian Fundora and Samson Lewickovic, you know, used their petition to delay negotiations due to injury. So just wanted to show you that. I got pound for pound cutting that line. Stainless, what up?
Yo, you can hear me?
Perfect.
Cool. I ain't want to talk about much, man, but, you know, on 420, I might have been super high, but I watched like the weigh-ins from the day before on the Ryan Devin fight. I could have sworn I heard Eddie Hearn say something about Boots maybe even competing at 147 and 154 at the same time. Is that just me, or did somebody else hear that too?
I don't know if he said it in that manner, but I certainly heard him say 147, 154 and undispute those divisions, but not that exact way you phrased it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think he was talking kind of simultaneous, you know, like going up and down in weight. You know what I'm saying? So that may be, you know, like he may have been alluding to that without saying anything. I mean, maybe he goes up for the Crawford fight.
How you feel about that? How you feel about that? Because I feel like, I mean, you know, just off jump, like just receiving that and interpreting it the way you saying, my initial reaction is he ain't showed that he's on that level to contend in two divisions.
I mean, I agree, but I mean, these young dudes, you know, we keep telling them to challenge themselves to be great. I mean, Devin just tried and didn't succeed, but if Boots want to do that, who am I to stop him? I mean, he's obviously got this, you know, the dimensions for it. So I'm sure that he could probably go up and down between 54 and 47 without it being too difficult or taken away from any of his attributes, you know, his power or speed or anything. But, you know, I just thought I'd add that to the discussion, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure that that's what I heard it. You know, I don't know if he was talking like competing simultaneously, but I think that's what I heard, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% sure. I say I'm about 95, though. But I go back and listen just to make sure and let you know. As I always say, though, You know what I'm saying? Make sure you push that thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This shit TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon or at least a YouTube subscriber, you dumb as fuck. Shout out to El Camino. Peace.
You the champ. Let me see. I think we got a counterpunch for Brandon in Cincinnati. Are you there? I do not see Brandon in Cincinnati. SDX, talk to me.
Yo, shout out Ness, shout out TBV. Ness, I want to say, you hit it right on the nail when you said a 3-fight deal on the Bud Crawford side. David getting either one of those fighters, I think that'll be good for him and building his career. But on the Terrence Crawford side, I think you hit it on the head with a 3-fight deal. We was having a conversation in the back call the other day, and when they first was talking about how they was trying to take Terrence Crawford out of the Zoo fight, then when he tried to go to get the other fight, they tried to take him out of the Madrimov fight. We was already saying what was the plan from there. So it's like if he fights Madrimov and he already damn near getting 2 of the belts, by getting a WBA if he beat Madrimov, then he get the interim belt. That interim belt is just sitting. Based off what you read now that puts a time limit on Fundora to have to make the fight, or whoever gets those belts going to eventually have to see Terrence Crawford. So that's just sitting. I feel like it's perfect now that Eddie got Boots because he already been working with the Turk. So I feel like Boots' best thing right now is, like I said before, come up to 54 and get in the mix with those guys. You feel me? Like these are they're going to be the guys that could get you some money right now. So it's either you sit and wait at 47 or you hop in the mix now. Like I said before, I don't know if it's possible, but Boots coming up, maybe he get a shot or try to get in the mix with the IBF guy and get one of those belts. And then there go your 3 fights. Terrence Crawford do the Madrimov. You feel me? Now he got the 2 straps already. Come back if they throw Boots in the mix. Now you got Boots in the mix with Bud Crawford. And then the 3rd fight is going to be whoever come back and have to unify, or undispute for the last scrap out of the 3. Because if Fundora defend the WBC, then that'll be the last strap out of the 3. And you feel me?
So I think I interpreted like this, and if so, that's a great idea. So you want Boots to fight Bakram Mulatayev.
Yep.
And in the meantime,
Boots go straight to Bakram.
In the meantime, Crawford's fighting Masvidal. Then they unify, and then hopefully something has kicked off with the other belt, or Crawford moves up then and fights Canelo. Now that's a plan.
Yeah.
That's a plan.
By the time the Fundora thing work out, I'm thinking like by the time Fundora work out, Fundora's gonna have to recover, plan his fight. By the time he recovers and plan his fight, they'll already been the elevated Bud. So Bud will have 2 of the belts. Boots come up, he fight Bakram, he got a belt. Now Bud collect that belt from Boots. That's or Boots get all 3 belts. That lead for a showdown for whatever Fundora do to defend the WBC, because they might give him some leeway and say, come back, you got time to do what you do. But that's what I think would be good for the whole division.
What?
Everybody get a little action and then ride Canelo off into the sun. No Diddy. Pause.
Hey, yo, this better not be true. Oh, this is true. This is where this is coming from. Salvador Rodriguez, get the fuck out of here. Bro, that's it. PBC's down with Turk. Yeah, you know me. Who down with PBC? Everybody fucking... Yo, that's crazy. The undercard for Crawford, man, that's crazy. That shit brought a tear to my eye. The undercard for Crawford and Masvidal will be... Man, there's no way this could be true, bro. How is this true? That means, okay, so that means they took, no, that means they scrapped the Edwin De Los Santos fight? Bro, I'm sorry I'm taking so long to say this. This is crazy. And I don't know why this got me so emotional. This is insane. Yo, Terrence Crawford versus Israel Masvidal, Pitbull Cruz versus Rayo Venezuela, Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Miller and Leo Santa Cruz. Not that I want that fight. And I get it. They just throwing my boy Abner a bone. But Leo versus Abner? Bro, Big Turk ain't playing. That's nasty. Bro, I ain't even fronting. That's crazy. And I'm so happy that he already got shit going with PBC that quick. They just took the picture. Where Tank at? Somebody tweet Tank. Talking about that ain't Al. We know it ain't fucking Al, but he got the okay. You know what I'm saying? That is some fantastic news, bro. Wow. That's crazy, man. The worst thing that can happen is all that shit happening June 15th during my goddamn honeymoon. I'm going to cry. But other than that, that shit is fuego. Wow. I can't believe that. That might be Crawford's best card ever. And he got the fuck with PBC fighters without laying down with the BBC. Big Turk. Shout out to Big Turk. God damn. That's a big card, fellas. And ladies. Wow. I hope this happens, man. I hope nothing stops this from happening because, wow. Again, we didn't really need Leo and Abner, but I get it. Leo's been out the ring forever. Abner needs a payday. But Jesus. Never would have thought it. That's fucked up. What happened with Edwin de los Santos, though? Edwin, something happened there because Edwin is scrap off the off the Tank card, which means Edwin de los Santos gets replaced by Hot Rod, what the fuck is his name? Hot Rod, David Morrell, and they slide Rayo to the pit. God damn, they feeding him Pitbull. You could do it, Rayo. It's two Mexican. That's Mexican versus Mexican, too. That's crazy. But the one I'm most excited for, Andy Ruiz, Jarrell Miller. And yeah, I'm still riding with my boy off the loss. I don't care. So fucking what? Let's go, big baby. Bro, this card got me crazy hype. I swear, if they don't make this card, it's going to break my heart. I swear to y'all. Y'all going to think I'm weird, but I shed a tear reading this shit. I can't believe PBC is working with Turk that fast. This is beautiful. Woo! Drew, what it do? Crazy. Drew, check in. Drew. All right. Bands. Bands, you got to unmute? Yo. All right. Trying Drew with the counter.
Hey, yo, I'm audio now.
Straight.
Oh, I love it, baby. I love it. Rick Glazer was right if this car comes through, right, Ness?
Oh, he announced this shit?
No, remember he said Eddie Hearn and Oscar are picking through the bones of PBC and their fighter's going to jump ship?
Yeah, I mean, I doubt Leo jumped ship. I think this is more Turki Alalshikh dealing with PBC, man. Leo's firstborn son named Al.
It's a DAZN card. It's an Eddie Hearn Matchroom show, baby.
For sure. Now that, yeah, but I mean, again, now we friends, and this is all we wanted.
We getting what we wanted. That's all we wanted.
Because they needed another network, bro. They got too many fighters. They can't house all those fighters. Like send them over to DAZN and get some dates.
Send them over to DAZN, baby. Like C-Dub said, you either get down or lay down, and they lay down, baby. Now we're gonna if this goes through, Ness, we're gonna get them 40,000 in the Coliseum because the Coliseum seats 75,000.
I'm just excited for Andy Ruiz, Gerald Miller. I swear. I mean,
oh no, I'm fucking no. Gerald Miller
this
better
shit.
put that
He
motherfucker
better
in
fucking
retirement.
train, man. I know he ain't gonna train. I'm just riding with my boy because that's my boy.
Nah, he better fucking train because Andy's coming off a 2-year layoff, inactive as hell. At least Gerald, you've been somewhat active. Come on, bro. Gerald better step. This is his last shot at glory right here. He beats Cece. Both these guys win. They're back in the mix, right?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
And then
hell yeah.
and
Everybody
then
asking for Andy Ruiz. If Jarrell beat him, he back. And Andy just need a fight to be back, to be in the public limelight. He's a big name.
If Andy gets this win, that trilogy's on deck too for AJ now.
This is beautiful.
And then they're feeding who they feeding them to? Who's Ryle's getting Isaac, right? His first fight at 140.
Bro, he getting a title shot, bro. First fight at 140, you're right. But look, at least the guy you moving up to fight, last fight, was at 35, like second to last fight.
And the winner of that's a tank sweepstakes. So they're good either way. I'm sorry, Broadway Joel. I'm sorry, another Dominican fighter is not getting any.
You breaking up, but that is fucked up, man. I don't know what happened to Edwin, bro.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Can you hear me now? Come on.
Yeah.
Yo, okay, no, and I don't care for that Abner Mares, Leo Santa Cruz, man. I know it's LA. I know they want to get the Mexicans get there. What do you think now, Jess?
You breaking up, champ. Champ.
Early prediction in that stadium.
What you said? You breaking up. All right. Wow. Yeah. Yo, Tip, I'm dying to go to you, bruh, because you were reluctant, you were hating, and now the announcements that been coming from Big Turk's way, like only haters could be, hating. That's it. Like you gotta appreciate what this man is doing. Shout out to His Excellency Big Turk. Mr. Wolf, $5. If anything, it will be Ennis moving up. Crawford doesn't care about that IBF title or unifying the same division twice. In fact, he said, F that. Excuse me, F the IBF. No, I think that SDX call was spot on. Fight Bakram Mulatayev. If you're Boots, you are the IBF champ. Maybe you can, somehow set a petition. Not that you defended that belt, but maybe by sending a petition Big Turk's way. I mean, with CC'd with Big Turk, you know what I'm saying? So they know they getting that 3%. Maybe they make that shit happen. I can see them making it happen. Sway, member for 35 months on that contender level. Crawford fighting twice in a year. He hasn't done that in how long? Well, it won't be twice in a year, not a calendar year. It'll just be twice in a 12-month span. But technically speaking, it's April. They talking about August. We ain't sure if he's going to slide one in between August and December, which is only 4 months. Plus, you got the holidays to consider. The important ones for the family are Christmas and Thanksgiving. So, I could see him getting another fight next year within a 12-month span, but not in this 2024 calendar year. If he can, even better, even better. But he says, what happens if he's the interim WBO champ and they can't come to a deal for December? Well, they won't be coming to a deal for December. They could come to a deal in December to fight in January, fight in, March or whatever the case may be. It does not have to be on December. We got a $10 super chat from Jake. Yo, Ness, your strong recommend was fire from the betting show this past Friday. Conwell KO over Gallimore came through for me. We need that betting show every week. Much appreciated from H-Town. Nah, salute, champ. Thank you for at least telling people that because, I haven't done it in a while, but they need to know that I know my fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was my strong recommend. That's why I said, look, this is my strong recommend. Not the Haney fight, bro. Not the Haney fight. And look what happened. I'm not a gambler. I'm a smart bettor, man. I ain't trying to lose no ducats. $15 super chat Kerry G. Benson reports Turkey will attempt to make Boots versus Crawford this year. Well, damn. There you go. That means he's going to fight in December. I guess early December, right? I mean, he had when was that? Wasn't the Avanesian fight in December or was it November? I mean, he's fought around that time as long as they can make it early, I guess. Shout out Kerry G. He says Big Turk money mountain can't be denied. Love early callers. Bud fight plan. Counterpunch. Brandon Lenz. Counterpunch. Jay Billy. Brandon, is he here? Oh, he is here. Brandon Lenz. Counterpunch. Brandon Lenz. Counterpunch. All right, we're going to go to, he said the other one is for Jay Billy. Jay Billy, I mean, y'all both did. Do y'all hear me? Hello, hello. Jay Billy or Brandon. In the meantime, we will keep it moving to Baby Joker.
Yo, what's good, Ness? How you guys doing, bro?
All right, all right. Glad you can hear me. I felt like those other guys wasn't hearing me.
Hey, so what did you just said? Cruz and Rayo?
Wow, right? Crazy.
Yo, what did he do to earn a title shot, bro?
Bro, he's part of the fam. That's all you got to do, man. You know how it
You know,
goes. That's why they telling Devin to sign.
This is why fucking belts and rankings don't fucking matter.
Yeah,
This
I
dude has
mean,
never fought at 40. His best win is Chris Colbert, and he's getting a title shot? That's fucking crazy. I don't want that. That's dog shit. Then Leo, Abner, man, what the fuck? I thought Leo was fucking retired, bro. I just saw him 2 weeks ago, and he looked like he was in a Mexican boy band. Fucking weird ass haircut. He ain't no fighter no more, bro. I'm not excited about that shit either. Abner Mares, the
no,
commentator.
but this the kind of fights they need
Yeah, good
when you
luck. I ain't
coming
paying for that, dude.
but when you coming back, like this ain't a good comeback fight, bro. Two dudes that's both inactive.
We've seen them when they were in their prime, bro. This is way past their prime. I'm not trying to see that, man. That's crazy.
I mean, it's like a
The other one I
pay-per-view
am
opener. Pay-per-view
the
opener,
fucking
bro.
the Andy Reese and Gerald Miller. That's interesting.
I love that
That's
one.
very fucking I love that fight too. That's interesting right
Yes,
there.
sir.
That's very interesting.
I love that one.
I got Miller demolishing Andy.
What?
I need Andy out the fucking boxing game now.
I don't know that Miller could do it. He gets so tired, bro. Like, look, what if you can be like Dubois and you know, take his shit for however long he bringing it.
Bro, I think Miller's looked better versus Dubois than Andy's last two fights versus Ortiz and Areola. Dubois a way better fighter than any of those two guys, and he's younger, fresher, bro. I got Miller beating Andy. If that's true. Terrence Crawford and who's he fighting in that card? Or is this all rumors?
No, this is Israel Madrimov for August, and that's the undercard they saying.
Yeah, that's good. You know, anyone that fucking Crawford fights, I'm watching. This dude has earned my attention, eyes, and money, bro. He's one of the greats. I don't give a fuck who he fights. I'm gonna tune in and watch greatness. Just like any other great fighter that goes out there and fights anyone, bro. I'm gonna tune in. But that card, bro. Yeah, whatever. I got Isa Cruz stopping Rayo. You want to talk about being chinny? Yo, Chris Colbert fucking put him on ice skates. Chris Colbert. The fuck you think fucking Cruz is gonna do? Gonna send him back to Sinaloa in a fucking casket. Yeah, that's all I got. Let's have a good one, bro.
All right, so I guess you're going with Isaac, huh? Brandon Lange, you got that counter punch, and Jay Billy. Who's stepping up? Who's stepping up? In the meantime, I got Huang in Houston. Juan, gotta unmute. All right. James, Atlanta.
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yo, man, I like the card, but you say Leo Santa Cruz and you say Abner Maris. I'm like, who's going to be the replacement if one of them can't make it to the ring? Remember last time Abner was supposed to fight, didn't his eye pop out the socket or whatnot? You know, it's almost like an injustice. Like the headline fighter on the card, I want to know if Bud had any contribution to deciding who's on the card, because everybody knows the fight we want. If we want to get a fight that's past the expiration date, we should fucking get Leo Santa Cruz versus fucking Gary Russell. That would make the card so much better. Add a little bit more. That'll make the card better from top to bottom. I mean, Isaac Cruz and Rio, I'm kind of with Baby Joker. The motherfucker went 1 for 3 his past couple of fights, man. So it's like Isaac Cruz is like getting a soft touch. So I'm not impressed with that. Andy Ruiz and Gerald Miller. That's the fight that I never thought about, that I feel like I really, really need. So shout out to Big Turk for doing the good for the boxing community as a whole. I heard SDS Renzi, man, for what he was saying earlier, man. Shout out to him. He's definitely evolving as a good caller. What was Stainless talking about? Stainless was talking about what Boots Ennis have been like superhuman, campaigning at 147, 154.
Yeah, he said he thought he heard. He said he thought he heard Eddie say that he's gonna have him campaign at both.
I mean, we're gonna be serious. I mean, ain't shit at 47 right now, so it wouldn't be too hard. Like, I mean, if we you can look at most of the rankings, or even let's just go to BoxRec for instance. You don't even see Cody Crowley or Stanionis within the top 20. It's like they were removed from the rankings completely from BoxRec. Like they don't even exist no more because they've been so inactive. I mean, all the other names besides Conor Benn, like who the fuck can really challenge Boots at 47? And you go through the names at 54. I mean, what? Jesus Ramos, Erickson Lubin, fucking Josh Kelly. Like who the fuck gonna challenge him? Like, besides Bud, there's no really challenge at 54 either. So I think that's very plausible. But when you want to talk about, if you was going to say Bud can campaign at 2 divisions at the same time, I think that should have been Bud's plan initially. On his way to retirement, just campaign at 154 or 160 simultaneously, because there ain't no smoke there for him, and he can easily do that. But man, Ness, shout out to you for this show right here. And also, we need to go ahead and start campaigning for Ryan Garcia to fight Keith fucking Thurman. No Errol Spence, no rematch, none of that other shit. Ryan Garcia needs to make his 147 debut against Keith Thurman. Shout out to you. I'm gone.
All right, champ. Khaled, talk to me. Indiana. What up?
How you doing?
Straight.
Yo, Ness. Good. Bad. Wait, so you said Antoine Russell going over to Matchroom? You said that?
I mean, that's been the rumor. Nothing confirmed as of now, but that's certainly been the rumor.
I like that. You know, another guy at 140 for the Puerto Rican killer to take down. I know my man Tip ain't gonna like that, but it's cool. Nonetheless, yeah, I'm cool with everything except the Bud and Canelo, but you know that, and I ain't finna get into that. But yeah, I like the pathway. Whoever the caller was that gave that smooth breakdown about how you go up to, Boots challenge the IBF and all that, I think I like all of that. So hopefully that takes place. But it seemed like Eddie Hearn trying to give Boots some more fights at 147 first, like a tune-up. He said he got something in June or July. So I'm with that. I'm like with the David joint. Would he fight Beterbiev and Bivol? I like that. So we're going to see that. So, yeah, so I'm with that. And it's good to see that the Sheik working with PBC. I like the Pitbull Cruz fight. I like the Andy Ruiz. I like everything, bro. I like where we're going right now. You know what I'm saying? This weekend, whole week talking about my man Virgil Ortiz this week coming up. He got to fight this weekend. Another guy at a 154. He got to get maybe one more fight in after this, like depending on how he look, or he might not need no other fight if he just look that spry. But another guy at 154, he he ain't fought nobody, so we not mentioning his name. But yeah, my man Virgil out there. That's another guy for Boots. Let me just say this real quick. That's another guy for Boots if he can look like how he was looking at 147 prior to all the health issues. That's another guy for Boots. That's another guy for Tim Tszyu, another guy that can make noise at 154. Shout out to Virgil fight week coming up. We're gonna be looking out for that. Robert Garcia, trainer of the year type shit. Shout out to him. So yeah, bro. With everything, shout out to Turki Alalshikh. I'm with all that. I hope Boots go up to 154, do that. I'm with the David moves. I'm with all this shit. Boxing is in a great place and all that. Well, potentially, we got to see how it shake out. And then hope my man, have you gotten any word about where Stanionis is going to go? Like, do we know where he is? If
nah, he got to fight. He got to fight.
Okay, yeah, I know he got to fight, but okay, cool. But I bet. So hopefully after this fight, he can get somewhere in that match room, or maybe go to top rank, but maybe that match room area and shit like that. So, yeah, big dog, that's my call, man. Thank you.
All right. Huang trying you again.
Yo, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Damn, that's a damn good card, yo. Real good card. And you know what? I see a lot of, like, they shitting on the Abner Leo fight. Like, I feel like it's like they giving us something we've been wanting for a long time. Like, it is perfect. Both men been inactive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that one. That one's actually interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? But man, Big Baby and Andrew Ruiz, well, Turkey doing the most, yo. I really like that, man. That's wow, man. I can't believe that. That's gonna be a great card, man. Like you said, Bud getting down with all the PBC fights without having to lay down with Al. You know what I'm saying? But man, I ain't got too much on it, man. I'm pumped for it. I got Big Baby on that one, man. I think Big Baby gonna put a Andrew Ruiz pound on that canvas, man. I'm excited about it, man. Shout out to Turkey, man. I'm out of here, Ness. BBV, like and subscribe.
You the man, champ. Discord looks like we got okay. Jay Billy finally available.
Yes, sir. Shout out Ness, shout out Kerry G for the counterpunch. But man, this is a good card. So with the undercard, Isaac and Rayo, so Isaac's going back down.
Nah, it looks like he could be defending his belt. He could be defending his belt.
So Rayo would be moving up.
Yep. It says WBA super lightweight world title, so it looks like Rayo's moving up.
Hey, that's kind of decent. That 140 division is shaking out pretty well. You feel me? Rayo, he's a decent power puncher. You know, hopefully he can carry that power up to 140 and really show Isaac something, man. Isaac still got a lot to prove to me. I don't care what everybody else is saying. He looked great against Rolly. I'm not gonna say great, but he looked very well against Rolly. So you know he's gonna have to show me one more fight. If he can handle Rayo in that same manner, then I'm gonna give him all his praise. So shout out to Turki Alalshikh. And it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's a weaker undercard, but Abner and Leo. When I tapped back in and heard that, I felt like I was listening 3 to 4 years ago. Like this is kind of long overdue, but I'm not about to complain about a fight. So. If the man got it in him, it was going to be a good scrap all those years ago. But, with this big fight and Bud, Bud getting that bag. So that money's kind of stretching thin. You feel me? It can't be a strong undercard like that. But it's a good undercard for, who's on the card. You know what I'm saying? But I think the underlying thing with this is, Nez, did you report that the WBA put out that Fundora has until the 31st to defend the belt against Bud before he gets stripped?
Yeah.
So I feel like, would I be wrong in saying we're going to see Bud twice this year? Potentially in December again?
It does seem like that. But again, if you got a deal in place, I'm sure you get the extension for the next year. Like, he got to fight him by the 31st. But if they tell the WBO, look, we got a deal in place, we gonna fight in March. We gonna fight in February. Like, you know, just so that Bud have some time. Cause bro, that's a quick turnaround. August to November. December. Quick
For Bud, I
turnaround.
don't think so. But it
He
says
said for Bud, I don't think. Bro, that's a quick
fight to take
turnaround.
place. I think the fight has to take place by the 31st. So they got to show that they're in negotiations. Like at least you feel me, right after Bud gets out that August fight. But it's at the beginning of August, so he's gonna have a full 4 months, damn near 5 months to return. So I don't think it's as quick of a turnaround as we think it is. Even though Bud does fight once a year, you know, I feel like he's ready to turn it up real quick. You know, keep on getting his bag and get to that Canelo fight because you talked about how Turki Alalshikh wanted the Benavidez versus Beterbiev and Bivol winner,
That's the
and then
bell,
Canelo
player.
in. All right, man. I'm gonna type back in. Somebody
For
say something.
sure.
Keep on putting in that work.
Brandon, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Brandon in Houston. Big If, the inventors of boxing baddies. What up?
Yo, what up? What up? Salute, man. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Salute to you, man. Yo, salute to the face of boxing, Big Turk, man. That's the savior of boxing, the face of boxing. And that's you bugging if you don't have you gotta have a Big Turk plaque right next to the belts that you got in the back. Sound like he's the face of boxing, the savior of boxing. I hope and I pray he got, you know, mad long life and good health ahead of him, so he can keep making us, you know, these fights. I don't know. It seems like boxing fans can never get satisfied, man. When I heard the Leo and Abner Mares, I felt like maybe it's me, but I'm mad nostalgic. I felt like I was back in the Lee Selby, Carl Frampton, Abner Mares days with all those other guys, all the small guys that were kind of like exciting and shit. So I'm excited about the fight, man. They've both been inactive, and it's gonna be a relatively even fight, depending on how Abner Mares' eyes, you know, they're looking. And I've always wanted the Big Baby and Andy fight. So the matchmaking is unparalleled, man. So salute to Big Turk. I think they're keeping Cruz mad active, son. He's wild active. It's gonna be hard for some of the top contenders at 40, man, or top cats at 40, because Son is mad active than a lot of them. So he's getting his reps in. But salute to Big Turk, man. I'm excited about the card. Last before I go, what were you saying about? I missed that because I came a little bit late. But what were you saying about Canelo and Bud? Like they're supposed to fight later on after this, or what?
That Big Turk wants Canelo Bud.
Oh wow,
He wants
let him make
Canelo
it happen,
Bud and Bud Ennis and Bud Mazradov, which is crazy. You know, there's a lot of fights for Bud, so it sounds like somehow maybe he can fight twice this year or very early next year. I don't see that December thing happen. I see them just presenting the WBO with a deal, saying, yo, fall back, you know, January, February. We right back at it.
Word, man.
Then we see Canelo fight in November. They came back in no, never mind. I'm tripping. Never mind.
Nah, but I want to see that, man. He's at the tail end of his career, man. But anyway, salute to y'all. Salute to Mike. Salute to Ness. Salute to Big Turk, the savior, the face of boxing. And I'm out. Peace.
Mike, go ahead. Give me your thoughts, man. Then I'm going to get to this King Counter from Fats, Baltimore. What up? Welcome to the show, champ.
Already. Just appreciating, just pretty much saying what everybody else is saying, man. I'm happy as hell. Like Big Turk, the plug, Big Turk, Ali, whatever you want to call him, man. He is coming through and he is delivering for boxing. And like you said, bro, I am shocked that PBC let them fighters go over there. Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares.
That quick, too, because he just took the picture. He just took the picture, so that happened that quick. And Leo...
No, come on, Ness. You know business is done before that picture even came out. They been talking, bro. Come on now. They ain't doing nothing this fast. Come on now. Big Turk, come on now. Hey, he knew that he wanted to invade the U.S. market. He knew that for a fact, probably last year or even before that. But he had to get some momentum behind him doing shows out in Saudi. Now he said, like, man, look, I know pretty much what to respect. I know the infrastructure. I'm ready to go and try to tackle America. And this is Eddie Hearn's like second chance at the egg, right? He get another chance to crack America. You know what I'm saying? He is the face of what Turk Alalshikh is doing. My bad. I don't mean to call him Big Turk, but them names so catchy. Big Turk.
I got Big Turk on the thumbnail, baby. That we going with. He got to understand. Look, I promise you, because I don't be knowing who's a fake or not, but there was somebody that looked like they worked with Big Turk listening to the space a lot earlier. They understand that Americans, out of love, we give you nicknames, not out of, disrespect in any way.
And one thing that he said that just gave me like a lifetime of hope, and I know a lifetime of hope is not realistic because nobody lives a lifetime, but he said, I'm here to the end. He's pretty much, he's willing to go on his deathbed for the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he has no plans of not doing boxing in the future. He's here to the end.
Yeah,
so
but remember that I tried. That's your interpretation. Yeah, that's your interpretation of the end. Like, is the end of boxing or the end of his? He said he was sick. Did he say I was sick or I am sick? None of that was ever clarified, man.
He said he postponed a medical visit in the States to do the Fury and AJ or Fury and Usyk, something along those lines. I forget what fight it was, but he said he did postpone a medical visit.
I just
to
hope
the
the
US.
Turk ain't on no clock, man, because I promise you, man, y'all gonna think I'm sore. I had a tear, like, boop. As soon as I seen that card, I'm like, oh, wow. I
heard the card. Shout out Pitbull, shout out Leo, but nigga, that damn Andrew Ruiz
and Gerald Miller,
baby. Oh,
I love that fight,
on, man.
I love that fight. Like that's why it's like the last caller sound. We can't please boxing fans because people automatically go into that opener. It's the fucking opener, bro. Like it's the opening pay-per-view bout, Abner and Leo. Like, so what? Like, but they want to, pick at that one fight. Like, bro, that's all right with everything else they announce.
I'm of the mindset, like, look, I'm not overly excited about that fight, but I know one thing that is true in all of their fights. They throw punches. It's very exciting. It's very entertaining. A lot of punches being thrown between.
Let's hope that Abner can pass the physical,
You will get a action-packed fight.
But Fats King, oh, you back? I don't know. You having internet issues, Mike?
I'm having. I don't think so.
No,
I'm good all the day at work.
No,
I'm good now. Or what? I'm back.
Fats King Counter.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, come right back to me. I gotta take this call real quick.
All right. Quan.
Yo, Ness, what up? You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, what up, Ness? What up, Mike?
What up,
so the WBO is the interim WO. It ain't the WO not stripping Fundora.
They're not stripping them, but they have ordered them not to negotiate, to fight by December. And now look, I mean, we announced it, Big Turk dealing with PBC, PBC dealing with Big Turk. This card is a mixture of PBC and Matchroom. So, the Cold War is almost over, I want to say.
Yeah. I fuck with the card. I think, I know what's the name coming up. I just see they want some action, Pitbull versus Venezuela. It's an action fight. I like the Leo coming back. That Gerald Miller and Ruiz. That's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
That's all action fights for me. So I'm happy with that. Shout out to Big Turk, what he doing in boxing. Even the Crawford fight, that's gonna be a good fight. What to do?
Yeah, with Madrimov, he got good footwork.
What I want to
we're about to smash this dude, man. Come on, man. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, be careful you don't get hit with that overhand Maidana, right?
Man, we smashing anything and everything. First, Madrimov, then Jerron, then Canelo.
I mean, we'll see. People fight up. to the level of competition. Masvidal,
But
fought up in the Carabano fight. He could fight up in the Crawford fight.
That's a
yeah, but
high
I
level
got
to get
I
to,
got a quick
baby.
question for you though, Ness.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that shit that this nigga Regis talking about? He had like it was a possible rehydration clause in his contract with Dev.
I haven't heard the audio, but people have been telling me all morning about it.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. I don't know if that's true. Like I wonder is he just making this shit up or was it really something in the contract?
Yeah, I don't know that he gonna make anything up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know that it's true. But I highly doubt he gonna be making something up.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Yeah, man. So what happened with that? I'm still fucked up about that shit. And I feel bad because it's like now going forward, he don't got the people's respect, and that's where I'm like, damn. Even if he got the boxing, I feel like he can come back, but to the casuals, they never gonna respect him, man. I feel like that's fucked up because that was his way of breaking through to being the pay-per-view star that he truly wanted to be. So it's like now where do you go from? Because I don't think Ryan's giving him the rematch. He got like all these fantasy matchups. He's not fighting at 140 no more, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that play out. But yeah, shout out TBV.
Appreciate you, champ. Remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Right now, we at 208,000.
Gonna give him the rematch.
I need 5 more subscribers. I'm at 208,995. I knew he had internet issues. See what I'm saying? So I need 5 more people to subscribe. Get us to that next goal. We on a hunt for a milli. We got James in Atlanta, $2. What if De Los Santos going to Top Rank for Tio? Ooh-wee, that'll be nice. I hit up somebody that knows somebody. I ain't seen nothing yet. Shit. Oh, God, it's by mistake. Give me a second. We're going to keep that moving. We got Mad Bet, $5, daily dose of Tankwell. Tank gonna exercise the ghosts, and all others will be forgotten. Boxing's Messiah returns. Tank Alalshikh, science of KOs? What? Tankology, science of KOs. Okay, champ. He be coming up with some extra tank shit. He love him some tank. James in Atlanta back with $2. He says, so we need a part 3 Leo Mares poop emoji fight? It's not that we need, it's an opener though, guys. Jesus. I mean, it's not like that fight is taking anything away from us, bro. Like, he's giving us good fights. I don't get it. Martin Quinones, welcome to the prospect level. Liam, $2 Australian. ABC needs to crack down on the WBA regular title again. I mean, there's only like 4 of them left, bro. We almost done. We really are. Getting close to that anyway. Neil's water fucking jerk. Neil's water bottle, 2-pounder. Abner versus Leo is the Willie Hutchinson card. The Willie Hutchins of this card. No, it's not. No, it's not. Leo's a 4-division champ. Abner's a multiple division champ. Willie Hutchins is a no fucking champ. He's no champ. He's never been. Fats, King Counter. You.
Yo.
We hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, come right back. Come right back to me. I think my mic fucked up.
All right. Tip.
Yo. Yeah, man. Shout out to
Big Turk the
shout
guy.
out to the Prime Minister, Louis de Cubas. You know what I'm saying? The Prime Minister. Because ain't like he working with Big Al. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you know, he ain't ready to work with Big Al yet. So, you know, he lucky we gave him a little with Isaac Cruz, you know what I'm saying? Because we really wasn't going to give him shit, you know, but Louis was like, yeah, let's take a chance with him. So, you know, we gave him Abner Mares and, you know, Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, we could have gave him Carl Frampton versus Cruz, versus Leo, you know, but he's like, fuck it. You know, Abner, he trying to make his way back, you know what I'm saying, one last time. Let's just throw it to Abner in there, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then we had to give him the training day fight, you know, between Jake and Alonzo, you know, Big
Dog,
Baby Miller.
listen, you laughing that Al is baby stepping Big Turk and baby stepping the fans. That's exactly probably how it went. Like, nah, these the only guys you could get. Or to start the business, put these guys on. But like, we should be getting the best names. But this is, you right, this could be just what Al's sending over, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give him the big names, bro.
Exactly,
Nah,
exactly. Holding back the sport. Holding back the sport. Holding back the sport.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Why?
I mean, is he putting the big names on? Is he putting the big names on that we don't know about? I'm sorry.
Bro.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Regardless of you know how we do over at the PBC, man. You know, we make 50-50 fights all the time. You know, we gonna put our best product
I see
on
Big
our
Turk
best
did that. I see Big Turk did that. He put a 400 fight Olympian one-time champ versus Crawford, and then he put Big Baby versus Andy, and then he put Isak versus Rayo. Bro, this fuego right here.
You know why Turk came to Al Heyman, bro? Because he couldn't go
Because we need
anywhere
more
else.
fighters. We need more fighters, and we love boxing. That's why you about to make it a gangbang thing. See, you can't even be happy. These guys can't even be happy.
Look, man.
Hey, Turk, please don't fault them for what they don't know, man. They don't know.
He knew that the PBC put on the biggest events, you know, in the States. And
he knew
like,
the PBC had the biggest prison in America.
That is crazy, bro. Hey,
I mean, we got motherfuckers in the hole ain't come out since 9/2, man.
I'm gonna have to go on a standstill.
Look at how they did my man Kyron. Like, and it's foul how y'all do, because you know, look at how they did Kyron. But now Elijah ranked #1, about to get a shot at motherfucking Islandri Laura, but they did Kyron like that the day of the fight. They pulled him out.
Hey, I'm gonna have to protest for Oscar De La Hoya,
but
man.
You don't want Big Turk to give up them fights. You don't want Big Turk to put them fights on. Meanwhile, Al doing dudes like that. Like, if you ain't Tank and Canelo, look how they do you. Kyron trained for 8 weeks. Went to the fight, and all of a sudden the dude said, "Oh, I'm sick," and pulled out. And now he got ranked #1 to fight for Laura. But I gotta go. I got fast with this King counter. That was the bell. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta stop gangbanging for the politics, because that's what the politics do. That story is true.
Yo.
Yeah,
my bad about all that. What up, Mike? Mike on there still?
He dipped off. His internet shitty today.
Oh, damn. Man, before I get to the topic at hand, man, I'm trying to not let it make me mad because it's past Saturday and I just can't believe my boy got done like that. But, bruh, whoever posted that video with a birthday cake and all this talking about, you still the chat, I would have flipped that fucking table over. I would have flipped that fucking table over.
Come on, dog. Think about it.
No, Ness, ain't no thinking about it.
They trying to cheer you up, bro. Like, why y'all never could, like, putting yourselves in nobody's shoes?
I need to feel this, because I need to feel this. Ain't no cheering me up. I lost. Ain't no cheering shit up. All that. I'm the champ. I'm still the champ. You ain't no damn champ. You should get that fucking belt away the way you lost. That shit, come on, man. You got your ass whooped. You need to get that belt up. You get that belt up. I wish my circle would have did that shit. I'm telling you, I would have flipped the table on them. I would have flipped the table on them. Put your camera phones up. Get the fuck out my house or wherever y'all at. I don't need nothing but silence right now. I need to focus. I need to figure out where the fuck I went wrong at. You get what I'm saying? And then, you know what's so crazy? These YouTube channels, they saying, oh, well, Devin gave us what we wanted. Ain't nobody asked for this shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear, oh, he doing what? No. He lost, bro. I don't want to hear. Ain't no moral victories. Ain't no, oh, Ryan blew the weight. Okay, so what? So what, bro? I don't want to hear none of this shit. They talking about, well, Ryan should fight Boots. Man, come on, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Cut it out, bro. Who they think Boots is? They think Boots is like a god. He supposed to just come in and beat everybody, huh? I keep hearing it like the Boots and Crawford shit. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Crawford beat his ass, but come on, bro. Like, at this point, I do think he need to make the fight. I don't like that Canelo fight. I do think might be the next big payday for Bud. But yeah, I wouldn't. They think Boots can beat everybody. I'm not saying dude not talented. I like the skills, but I'm not gonna sit here and just put him in front of everybody. I like the Barrios and Garcia. I mean, not Barrios and Garcia. I think Benitez said that. I like the Garcia Thurman matchup. I like that. I mean, shit, Devin was gonna do it. He was talking about doing it if he moved up there. Shit, why not? Why Ryan gotta fight Boots right away? Come on, man. We can't do that like that because he beat that boy. You know what I'm saying? That ain't fair. I don't think that's fair, man. Boots
I'd
on
rather
his
the
own path.
Barrios fight. I don't like the Thurman fight for Ryan. It ain't the same. I think the Thurman fight for Devin would have been good, but for Ryan, I don't know that that's a good fight. I prefer, the one I just said.
All right, you gonna run my two cards together, right?
For sure.
Oh, okay. But yeah, though, man. And you know what? It's so funny. I'm reading your title. Well, I just heard you break the news. So the PBC got down with the Sheik, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's because they ain't listening to them dumbass fans, man. I drink bleach before I listen to you niggas. Y'all sound crazy. Y'all sound crazy. You think Al Heyman really gonna keep letting his fighters walk across the pond or walk over there to another promoter instead of him stop being stubborn and do the right thing, bro? It's clear Amazon ain't fucking with you. Amazon saying, you know what, y'all not gonna do us like y'all did Showtime. We ain't just blindly giving you money. You gotta show us you putting out a profitable product, bro. Or you gonna have to get your dates elsewhere. You get what I'm saying? And I think that was a good move for him. Yeah, I think that was a good move. Everybody, if y'all can be under one roof, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Make that happen. But if not, try your best to still make the good fights. I mean, Al Heyman not stupid. He not worried about what none of these dudes riding with PBC saying. He worried about his money. You get what I mean? Not even that. His investment. You know what I mean? His investments, his inventory. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, Ness. Damn, the Eubank fight don't sound that bad.
Nah, you kidding me? Bro, this card fire. Bro.
No, the card fire. When I was hearing you name it, the card fire. The card fire. The Madrimov dude, I just don't know dude. So maybe that's probably why
but he ain't. But I think I can't. He's not a better fighter than Eubank. Eubank is a better fighter. Madrimov is a better fighter just surely because he won a real world title. Eubank never won a world title. He just never did. I mean, granted, I rock with the IBO, but it's still not considered one of the major four. It's considered the fifth belt.
Yeah, don't nobody even recognize that shit.
Yeah, I mean, Masvidal, and think about it. Masvidal did that in 10 fights. Like, he's clearly better than Eubank. It's just people don't know him. But he's obviously better. You're going to win a belt in 10 fights. You got all them amateur fights.
He won an email belt.
Man, he crazy as hell. Ain't that the one? Because Jamel kept asking for step aside.
And where he at? That's who Bud want to fight. Where he at?
I mean, Bud used to want to fight him. He used to want to fight him. He don't want to fight him. He only wanted him when he was, had some belts and meant something. Now he just a dude in recess status.
Yeah, that's true. He hiding though, man. But yeah, that's good that the PBC working with them, man. Don't keep on letting all your fighters go away because you want to be stubborn, man. Get them dudes some work, man. But yeah, bro, it's the YouTube streets right now. They in shambles over this Devin Haney shit. It's funny to see though. It's funny to see you the only one that took it on the chin, bro. You the only one I see kind of like he lost. These dudes making excuses, talking about weight and all this shit. I don't want to hear that soft ass shit. Appreciate the call.
Man, I watched that fight, bro. He lost. Look, and I still had my card wrong by 1 point, and he still lost. Like, so with the correction, courtesy of Kerry G, shout out to him. It's 113, 110. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I want him to win, and I wanted him to win. He just ain't win. And it would be stupid to lie because bro, he got hit with so many right hands and so many left hands. It's just crazy because if that doesn't get fixed, it's gonna happen again. Unfortunately, AB counter.
Yo, Ness, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, evening, bro. How you doing?
All good.
Thanks for the evening show, my guy. Keep the shit up, man. But hey, I wanted to see, is that the official undercard, Ness?
According
Like
to
official?
Salvador Rodriguez, who's always right? He's been right.
Yeah. Ooh, hey, okay, I see that. Abner and Leo, isn't that like their second or third fight?
Mm-hmm. Number 3.
Nice. Number 3, and then hey, the return of Big Baby Miller and
Word. He got
versus
the
another big.
advantage. He went through some punishment in the last fight, but he got the advantage that he's active, man.
Yep, and Ruiz been off for what, almost 2 years now, Ness?
Yeah, probably more. And he's gotten dropped in all his fights since the AJ loss.
The AJ loss, right? See. I think I'm going to take Big Baby Miller, man. And he might actually. Who do you think would be the underdog, Ness?
I think Big Baby gonna be the underdog because
Yeah,
he just showed balls in the Dubois fight. Like it was a lack of skill there. It was just like a big guy coming forward. So I could see him being the underdog. Andy got fast hands, combination punches, and he's a former unified champ. So it would make sense to make him the favorite. He's faster than
right.
Big Baby. It's gonna be a very interesting fight, man. He's
That
faster than Big
it is.
Baby. He could get in and out on Big Baby with some combinations, maybe, but Big Baby's so fucking big. How big does Turk make that ring, bro?
It's gonna have to be big, boy.
Fuck
And then
that. Give us a 20-footer.
Yeah, 24. Let him big it out.
For real, I don't want nothing bigger, bro. I feel like Big Baby had to move a lot. Because that last ring, who was that last ring he fought Dubois in? That was AJ versus who?
No, that was the, or no, that was the, yeah, you're right. Yep, the AJ and Francis.
So that was a big-ass ring, man. I know it was a big-ass ring. Whoever main event that was, it was a big ring. Was it Dubois? I don't know. I'll look it up. But anyway, I never even started your time. Go ahead, man. My bad. I'm going to look it up, though. That was Dubois.
Cool. And then I see Isaac Cruz coming back again for against Ryo. Now, is that fight at 135, Ness?
It says for his belt, man. So it's at 140. Ryo moving on up.
Nice. Yeah, man, this is a really good undercard. I'm not going to lie. This is fire.
Word.
This is fire. Word. Cool, Ness. Well, I'm going to let you go, man. Shout out TBV. Shout out Keyshawn Davis. Shout out Ray Savage, man. Have a good night.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they let Isak, after that popularity blow up, that they letting him get this fight off, which is great for him because he keeps bubbling. And this how Al should do it, y'all. Farm him out. Boom, boom, boom. You on Matchroom. You did your thing with DAZN. Oh, you bubbling? Amazon Prime Time. Boom. You out there. You doing your thing with Top. Oh, you bubbling? Amazon Prime Time. That's how you ain't got enough dates. You got to get these dudes bubbling somewhere else and then bring them back to the prime time when it's time. Like Isak, I swore they was going to take him to prime now. I thought, as a co-main, he bubbled. He got the big knockout. They going to go main event on prime. They blessing us by not putting a main event on prime. And they blessing him by continuing to build him. Now he's in LA. Now he's on that card. Y'all hating on Mars and Abner, but that's going to be good for Isak and his fan base. Drew, counter. New York Bullet, Leo beat Mars twice already. Kinda pointless. I mean, it's a tune-up. It's a tune-up. It's a named tune-up fight. It's like Guerrero fighting Berto. That was a named tune-up.
And and Abner needs the money, Ness. They ain't got no dates over there, so no announcing gigs. Tip Bayless. The Amazon budget ain't real. I like that they moved it next from the big 75,000 seat Coliseum to the 22,000 one. It's a newer arena, a newer stadium too, so that'll look better. That's a good fucking stadium. I've seen a soccer game in there. But yeah, man, like they're getting busy. It took one Amazon PBC on Prime card to look like, yeah, we ain't got enough dates, bro, and this didn't make enough money to get these guys active. Send them out, let them bubble, and fucking keep these guys active. There's no reason Isaac Cruz should be fighting 3 to 4 months right after he won his biggest fight against Rolly, and he's a champ, and he didn't get hurt. But they're gonna let him bubble. But I mean, are you just gonna let them guys? You gotta have to get some options on them if you're fucking Turkey and Eddie Hearn, right?
Nah, I mean,
rent them
as
for
long
one
as we
fight?
got a relationship, you know what I'm saying, that we gonna be interchanging, I think it's all good. Listen, we gonna go watch them on the zone just like we gonna watch them on Prime. So I
Yeah.
think it's you know they building.
The point is just to keep him active, and so we'll get an official word because the press conference is Wednesday, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, Wednesday in New
That's
York.
why he's in New York.
I
So
got
we'll
my
get a
guy.
full
He's
run-
going out there. We applied. So we gonna find out what's really happening.
Man, Danny should have just stood his ass out there.
Nah. Danny's flying out here. We got to do a show in Orlando.
Okay. So Wednesday we'll get the word. Oh, Big Baby gonna be talking that shit, yo. He's in New York at the presser too. Let's go.
Let's hope.
see
Let's hope, because he was in Miami the other day. But let me text somebody.
Yeah, no. If they're doing, he got to be at that presser. If they're doing it in New York, man, and get Andy's ass up there. I'm with Baby Joker. Come on, Big Baby, man. Fucking put that motherfucking dude in the dirt already. Retire that dude. Let's go. 2-year layoff. I get what you saying, Ness. It's a name fucking undercard, but damn, is Abra gonna fucking pass the eye exam like Errol?
I mean, again, they throwing Abner a bone, like you said. There's no more commentating. He need to eat. Leo need to get back active. Leo's at 130. They could do Brandon Figueroa Leo as the Bon Voyage fight. We need Leo active, and Abner is the sacrifice.
And Abner's getting a payday for he's taking one for the team.
Yeah, everybody's happy. I don't listen as an opener.
Look at you selling it, Ness.
As an opener, I'm not mad, bro. Like bro, look, we just had Johnny Canas versus who? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did Golden Boy just give us on the pay-per-view with Haney? It's not a bad opener.
This is a way better opener, and now knowing that they put it in the smaller stadium, that this will sell out. I'm confident to get, because Bud will get 16 to 10,000 people from Nebraska to come, and then it's gonna sell out. That's a smart move than putting it in a smaller stadium. But Tip Bayless, man, stop it, bro. They laid down. They didn't get down, bro. They laid down.
That's the bell, champ. Yeah, man, I'm not mad, bro. Shit, I can't point to him because I ain't got that type of memory, but I'm sure y'all can help me remember some worse opening fights than Leo versus Abner. And again, we give Abner we throw Abner the alley-oop. I mean, we throw Leo the alley-oop with Abner, and then we throw Brandon Figueroa the alley-oop with Leo. Leo is a 4-time champ Mexican. We need that torch pass to Brandon Figueroa. I mean, listen, this is boxing. But we got Matador. What up?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. And I see people.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, because people like, oh, Leo's a good fight. Is it a good fight? My dude, like, y'all be having Dave Allen versus Dillian White, Dave Allen versus Luis Ortiz, Dave Allen versus fucking, what was this other kid's name from Australia? Like, come on, bro. Like, were those good fights? Like, yeah, this is a good fight, just as good as those fights. Matador, this is on you.
So that means Santillan's fight next month is for an interim belt then, huh?
I have not been told that.
I mean, I would assume because it would be the same thing as like Navarrete, he moved up. He's moving up to fight Baranchyk. He hasn't even fought yet, and then Oscar became an interim. So
yeah, but you ask him Paco to prepare a strip for Crawford when you see Crawford got friends in high places. They're not stripping him. They want to do business with Crawford.
No, I get that, but I mean they haven't stripped Navarrete from 130 yet, so he has a choice after he wins that title. I would assume they would do the same thing, right?
Oh yeah, they probably gonna ask him to make a choice, but they both got super champion status.
Right. Okay, and then so Pitbull and Rayo, I saw on Salvador Rodriguez X, but I didn't see that it said it was at 140 for the title. It's for sure at 140?
That is what all the reports have been thus far.
That's weird. Like someone said before, they're not respecting the rankings at all. Like I like that fight. I like it at 135.
But listen, he took the belt from the champ.
Like,
he took the belt from the champ. He's entitled to a voluntary, as long as there's no mandatory, which there is. So I don't know how they pulled it off. But yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like Pitbull moves up from 135, he gets to fight for the belt. Rayo moves up from 135, he gets to fight for the belt. Like who's next? Edwin De Los Santos moves from 135, fights the winner of that fight next. Like what about Barroso?
He might fight Tio. He might fight Tio.
And the Sin's been waiting. You know?
Yeah, I mean, outside of that is a great fight.
No, I know, man. It is a good fight. I like the fight. I just think it's fair. Like I don't like how it's not fair for Barroso and Kenneth Sims. They've been waiting, and they're waiting. Can you ask Gilberto about this when you interview him? You said you're interviewing him this week, right?
Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. I gotta double check.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't mind the fight. The rest of the card is fine. I like it. I like the card, but I just that's kind of weird. They said Barroso is gonna fight the winner of Rolly and Pitbull, and then and that hasn't even been put on paper yet. So I'm just trying to figure out what this fight is gonna be at 135 or 140. But other than that, man, I can't wait for that card. That card is cool. I don't care about
champ. That's the bell, player. That's the bell.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
Nah, appreciate you. Let me get to these super chats. We got Domingo. Ness, you ever get tired of doing this? Do you go on vacay? We went on vacation last year, and before that, we hadn't gone on vacation in like 3 years. And I don't ever get tired, bro. Like, honestly, I literally, that was really one tier. Like, I can't believe Turkey did it. Like, bro, I want to be alive and not dead when the day comes that we got something, anything close to like the UFC model. Anything like that. Anything similarly close where we know everybody's going to fight everybody, bro. I don't care how they structure it, how they do it, who's running it. I mean, I just want to be alive for it. Yeah, and it's like I repeat to y'all, bro, I don't watch any other sports, so this is like my life. We got Ese Morro, $2. Bud Rayo, Miller, and Abner for the W's. Yep, bro, that's a solid card, bro. Like, bro, Bud having Pitbull on his undercard is wow. That's huge, man. This is great, bro. I love this card so far. I hope they don't change it. You know, Michael Coppinger put out some interesting news. Right? What was it? It was that obviously AJ ended up fighting Ruiz because of Miller testing positive. And, 5 years later, Ruiz, who beat AJ, will now fight Miller, who was supposed to fight AJ. So you know this makes a possible opponent. And we all know we wanted AJ versus fucking Big Baby. You know, now he's talked himself into many fights, but now he's actually got to fight. Like, the talking ain't work with Dubois, and he's seen that. Like, yo, I can't just be talking a good game. Motherfuckers actually could beat me. So, hopefully he training, man. He was out in Boxer Gym, and listen, it's like I told y'all, you can't help but lose weight in that Boxer Gym. So I hope he do camp down that bitch. But if he don't train, you know, he's gonna have a tough ass fight with Andy. Andy need to go to that body for sure. Cliff, Connecticut, what up?
Yo. I got missed this afternoon / morning. The screen just cut off, right? Something happened.
Yeah, man, I had this fucking Florida, but I'll be back in for the Canelo fight week in Vegas. But yeah, man, Florida, my internet went out.
Yeah, I knew something happened because you would never do
Believe
us
me,
like
I
that.
would never, bro. I had like fucking 1,700 people live at that point on YouTube
Yeah, it was
alone.
crazy
It was like
packed.
89 people on Twitter Spaces. Fucking, I don't even know how many on Discord. It was pretty packed out here.
Yeah, because I started at like 9 in the morning right with you, and it was like 2 in the afternoon when that shit dropped or something like that. But I guess I wanted to talk about the morning shit a little bit. Everybody was hating on. I felt like because of your title, everybody was like acting like we was making excuses for Devin. Like we not making excuses, y'all. It's just I feel like we just trying to say the 3 pounds make a difference. And I heard a lot of people calling up trying to say, no, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing. Like y'all just don't fucking understand. Like y'all, and then y'all was misinterpreting it too. I heard a lot of dumb shit that y'all probably don't understand right now because it happened in the morning. So y'all hear all the dumb callers, but everybody was just saying stupid shit. Nobody's making an excuse for Devin. We just saying the 3 pounds matter. That's all. It played an effect. We ain't saying that's why he lost. None of that. But it matters. Like, and that's the whole point. And you can't compare it. Like a lot of people's like, Devin used to do it. What the fuck? Don't cry now. Devin came in the Regis fight 20 pounds up. That's different. You make the weight on a scale, you gotta drain down to the same weight, and then you balloon up wherever you balloon up. You got everyone's on an even playing field. That shit is what Ryan did. It it gave him a slight advantage. I don't think that's why he won, but it is what it is. But I wanted to ask you though, Ness, because I feel like anytime somebody's bring up Bill being replaced, you give your example, like, and you say, "Yo, Bill saw Ryan six
Y'all
fight."
misinterpreted me. I'm talking about pre this game 7. Like before game 7, I don't think I need nobody if my name is Bill Haney. After game 7, now we could bring somebody, but why the fuck I'm gonna bring in somebody before game 7? My son is undisputed. My son is a two division champ, and I did that. Plus, I got 6 fights versus Ryan. Now, none of that matters. Cause I tried to do it, and with all my accolades, it ain't work. Now we bring somebody else in.
Okay, bet. I give you that. I give you that. But we could see that Bill's plan was like, yo, they should have never stepped to Ryan. That shit was dumb. That's my call.
Yeah, I mean, they probably know something you don't know. You know, he said he got a few standing 8 counts. You get those if you land a serious shot where a person.
Now you got little gloves though and no headgear. But I
Nah,
don't
for
want to
sure.
take nobody
And that's
else's
why
time.
and that's probably why they thought, you know, step to him, because that was the game plan with Loma, right? Everybody, like, if you can see, they try to do what people don't think you gonna do. So with Loma, everybody fights him on the back foot. They step to Loma and went at the body. You know what I'm saying? With Linares, they fought the left hook. They felt like he can't do nothing but the left hook. That's why I was never in, like, yeah, but again, don't get me wrong. He did get caught in the Linares fight, but I figured, again, it took him almost 7, 8 rounds to finally get caught, so he learned his lesson. He didn't. but he done changed the trajectory of G Show. Watch what he did. Who we got? On Discord, I am going to J Will because I don't know who else is there. I went to Matador. Anybody else let me know, but J Will, what up?
What up, Ness? When I seen the Turkey headline, man, I had to call and check on the Bud news. I missed the beginning of the show though, but what's his future plans with Bud and Canelo?
So he wants to make that fight. And he wants David versus the winner of Beterbiev, Bivol. But right now, Masvidal versus Crawford is what's happening in August, and their undercard was announced. And we getting, Big Andy Ruiz versus Gerald Miller, Pitbull Cruz versus Rayo, and Abner versus Leo Part 3.
Man, that's dope. That's crazy. That's a crazy card right there. Now, shit, man, that's dope, man. If he gets Bud and Canelo, man, I think that's the biggest fight in boxing.
But
still,
he also
man.
wants to make Jaron Ennis, so we don't know how it's gonna happen. Like obviously Masvidal is next. People have been calling in, insinuating maybe, the best call has been SDX, who said Jaron moves up to fight Bakram Malataliev for his IBF 54, then him and Bud unify, then Bud go to 68. But yeah, we don't know how it's gonna happen. But it definitely looked like the Turk got a 3-fight deal with Bud.
Ooh, 3-fight deal. Ooh, okay. That's good news, man. At least, Bud got some options now. The best fighter in the world actually got, a little bit of options now at his hands. So I like that because I just want to see the man in the ring before he, retires, man. So that's dope. But I want to put this on the record and be the first to put it on the record, man. Or at least, let me ask you this. Let's say he does make the Bud versus Canelo fight, right? What if Bud pulls that fight off in convincing fashion? Not in King Ryu fashion, but in pretty decent fashion. If he beats Canelo, does that put a chink in Canelo's legacy or no? And what does that do for Bud's legacy? That's my call.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously boosts Bud's legacy, but I don't think anything can ruin Canelo's legacy at this point because, at one point or another, we're going to have to say this is his Roy Jones half, So he's winning now. He could start losing, and that's just started his Roy Jones back half of the career where they just don't want to retire. Or James Toney's another dude like that. Chop Corley, like I don't think your legacy, like no look at James. James done lost in MMA. He done lost as a fat blob, and everybody still to this day, not everybody, but people to this day call in talking highly of James Toney. Yeah, your legacy can't be ruined with one fight. But one fight could definitely determine your legacy, maybe, or make your legacy. But I don't think it could be erase what you've done. Like, you've done what you've done. So if you lose, you just lost. There's plenty of people that lose and, they still in the books. Earn Luke, $2. We got room on the wagon. Much love to TBV. Yeah. Tell Shakur we want that interview, man. Tell him we want that interview. We got Hawk, Maryland, what up?
Yo, Ness. Great news, huh? Damn,
amazing
boy.
News, bro.
Yeah,
Crawford ain't never had a card this good. This fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Hey man, the Sheik or the Turk, how y'all say it? He mixing it up like gumbo, bro. He giving you a little bit of everything. You get a little bit of the old, a little bit of the new. Yeah. He making sure that, because over here in America, they're going to complain about something. So it's like he giving you a little bit of everything. So I love that card. I want to see that. I want to see Big Baby Miller, the Big Baby Miller fight. That's the fight I'm looking for. And in the Crawford fight, I'm still shaky about this guy fight, man. That boy really do fight good. He really is a good mover. So yeah, this gonna be a great card, man. Great fucking card. When did they say it's gonna be? This the one that's in LA?
August 3rd, LA, yes sir.
Wow, yeah. I can't wait. Man, as far as Devin Haney, man, my man wanted to he kind of like burned himself, bro. It really ain't nobody fault but his, because like he wanted to get that popularity like Floyd and Tank Davis. But he chose that, you get like two lanes to choose from when you box or anything, really. Either loved or hated. And he was hated, and his father was making sure they was hated, but you get paid like that. That's how Floyd did. But Floyd, he never lost. So he could raise the price on his next fight because they would pay more just to see him lose, and he just wouldn't lose. I mean, it would boo the whole time he was fighting, but he just kept winning. And Tank Davis, people paid to see him win, so he ain't got to worry about it. He could lose and come back, and they still gonna love him. So as far as Devin Haney on the comeback trail, when you choose to be hated, man, once they see you get beat down like that, man, they ain't really gonna pay to see you fight no more, man. I think Garcia's got to go ahead and fight somebody else. He needs to really giving Haney that next fight, because everybody seen what they wanted to see. They were really paying to see him lose, and he let him see that. So he off that trail that Floyd was on, because Floyd did it by he kept winning. So when he kept winning, he could just make fights with like the UFC guy and get paid even more, because they just hoped somebody would beat him, and they never saw it. So yeah, man, he can come back, but he just won't get that same checks he was getting. But that's all I got to say about that one on Haney. But I love that card, Ness. And the Sheik, the Turk, yeah, let's keep him on point. That's my card, Ness.
Yeah, man. He that was one of the other great things he said, that he's here till the end, whatever that means. It definitely sounds like a long time. Domingo with the $2 tip. You bugging. Virgil will not beat Boots emoji. You dreaming. Salute. Who we got? RRT Boxing with Mr. A. Starting to make more sense after Turkey Boy beats Crawford. He gonna let him build back against Canelo. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces in clouds of smoke. Okay, so one person in Hawk just said that was gonna be a tough fight. Now this guy, Mr. A, who super chats every day, is actually picking Masvidal to beat. But we got H-Town.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
H-Town, baby. Hey, man, everybody crying about the 3 pounds. So then, are we all in agreement then the only reason Ryan lost to Tank was because of the weight? Because he was drained? Because if you're going to just say that that's the reason he won, then that's the reason he lost. Tank wouldn't have beat him if he wasn't weight drained. It's that simple, Dennis. And as far as this card, man, it's an awesome card, man. I'm happy for Bud. I'm a Bud guy, and I want to see Bud get the credit he deserves. But, man, it's going to be a tough fight, man. It's going to be a tough fight. All them Europeans out there from the mountains and the Russian area and all them guys are tough as nails. No matter if they got 1 fight, 2 fight, 3 fight, 4 fight, it don't matter. Them guys don't go down easily, and they come to fight. Hey, Ness,
I mean, Bud been here before with Victor Postal. Obviously, this guy has way more power than Victor Postal and better footwork. Or maybe, yeah, I would say better footwork, but Victor Postal had good footwork.
Hey, this might be the year of the upset, man, and we might see a lot of people's old go. So man, if Frank Martin beats Tank for some reason, Man, I just don't know what's going on in boxing this year, and it'll be lovely though, because that means everybody's gonna have to fight everybody. Because once you lose that, you ain't got no chance, but to fight people to make yourself popular, that zero don't mean nothing, you know.
You giving him a shot then?
Yeah, I'm giving Frank a shot.
Oh wow.
You gotta give everybody a shot. We're trying to get DJ as trainer of the year again.
He's almost there.
Yeah. If Frank beats Tank, he might be trainer of the decade.
Fucking. He's man. He beats Tank. Shit, the world would be upside down.
Yeah, it'll be crazy. Oh man, you have Tip and all these guys crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ness, man. You good show, bro.
Appreciate you. Let's see what we got. D Nice, what up?
Lester Gibbs.
What it do?
What's going on, man? I've been listening to the show.
Appreciate you.
It's a great time in boxing, man. We start calling the Turk motherfucking Iron Sheik.
The Turk era.
This nigga out here putting the Turk era. Cause this nigga out here putting plays together.
For sure.
I heard one of your callers referencing Eddie Hearn, and I heard the same thing. I just wasn't sure where it came from. He made it seem as if Boots was that special where he could defend at 47, go up to 54, win there, and then come back to 47 and still do undisputed. So I think if anything goes down with Crawford and Boots, it'll be Boots moving up, which is a good fight in all. I really don't get down with the gang banging part of boxing. I don't really understand these guys. So I just be too delighted when they lose and they be mad. It just be funny how they be so emotionally invested into this sport, man. Never put your faith in man. He will let you down every time. How do you get upset about shit you have no control over? It makes no sense to me. Lastly, I know y'all brought up the weight and for Devin Haney, and it makes a difference, but it doesn't make a difference because Haney.
Because what, champ? You broke up or got a call? Hello, D Nice. All right. Brandon Lance, are you available? Are you available for that counterpunch that was given to you by a community member?
Wait, try to be great.
You there?
Yo.
Yes. What
Can you
up?
hear me?
Yes. What up?
Who's that gave me you said somebody gave me a counterpunch? Who?
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, Kerry G. That's right, Kerry G.
Kerry
Kerry
G.
G. Shout out to Kerry G.
He always
A very intelligent,
call.
very intelligent member of the community. My boy Kerry G. Shout out to you. I don't know, Ness, man. I would like to be excited, but as a Benavidez fan, I need to understand why Turkey don't want to see like Benavidez and Canelo. I remember him saying that it's not practical, but somehow he want to see Crawford and Canelo. How the fuck is that practical?
Because they more the same body type. You know that. That's the obvious answer.
Bro, one man is coming up 3 weight classes.
Yeah, but the bodies, man, is five. They both 5'8" guys, 5'10" guys. You're not. One is not a Mexican monster.
Oh my God! So what is Fundora? So what? I mean, Fundora. What does he think about Fundora then fighting in 154?
Listen,
like, what are we talking about?
I mean,
Turkey might be a casual.
You said it yourself. He's
Turkey
probably
might be a casual money.
No, you said it. He's probably protecting Canelo. Maybe that's it. Maybe Canelo just doesn't want that fight.
I mean, I would be glad if that was just put in concrete instead of, all these rumors and people defending the dude. Like, say that, bro. Say it. Put it out there.
I mean, I think.
But
I think people moving on now that David's moved up and the other David is also moved up, and Turkey's
Yeah.
put the money behind David fighting Beterbiev, Bivol winner. It's like we see
Hey,
that
I'll
there's a
take it.
plan. You know, we see that there's a plan that doesn't involve Canelo. I mean, how many callers
I'll
have
take it,
called
man.
in during this fight week and the aftermath of this fight to bring back up David and Canelo? It's only coming up because
Not many.
Turkey's saying that they won't fight. I think we've moved on. Not completely, but
Hey,
like,
bro,
you
I
know what I'm
need some
saying?
closure, man. I've been calling about this fight for fucking 4 years. Like, I mean, I get nothing at the end of the rainbow. It ain't no pot of gold. It's
Yeah,
gone.
of course it is, bro. He probably makes him fight him at the end because Canelo was up there and wanted the Bivol rematch. So if this guy beats Bivol, Beterbiev winner, that's probably when he makes him fight him, bro. You can't see that either?
I mean, nah,
Oh,
it'll be too late.
wow.
He definitely ain't fight him at 75. He don't
Now,
want to fight him at
listen.
68. Talking about
Yeah, but
25
that's the
pounds.
point. He brings
Like,
nothing. Who said that? Who said that? Canelo said that or David said that? Canelo said that. So what do? You set David up to bring something. Now you could be a super Mexican and be two-time undisputed, just like Crawford, but at an even higher division? Bro, you don't know what you're talking
yeah,
about. You gotta let
that
Turkey
ain't
set.
happening, bro.
Bro,
It's not happening.
let Turkey set this
It
up.
ain't
Fall
happening.
back and enjoy what Turkey got planned, man.
Hey, I'm not complaining. You know what? Shout out to Turkey, even though he's a casual with money. Shout out to Turkey. He's putting together some interesting fights, and we watch everything anyway, so it ain't like we're not gonna watch it. We watch dog shit cards that are far worse. Crawford and Madrimov in LA. I see what they're doing. They're targeting the demographic locally to get a good gate with Pitbull, Andy and Leo and them. Like that's obviously because I mean Crawford and Madrimov wouldn't go sell in fucking LA just by themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously they went to Al and
And
got the
remember,
demographic covered for the
I
gate.
I had not understood that either. I'm like, why is they doing that? And I'm thinking it was because Masvidal was with Joel, and I don't know. But now we
Nah,
know. No,
nah.
they strengthened the fuck out that card. That shit is strong.
Yeah, yeah. In LA, that's a big event in LA. Honestly, Ness, Canelo and Crawford might not make it to that fight without a loss. I mean, they could still fight, but somebody might lose, man. I'm not sure
I don't know. I
if it's
mean,
gonna be Crawford.
Canelo is fighting Jaime, so he ain't losing.
Shit, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Jaime got the kind of style that fucks with Canelo, man. I know that people will say he can get countered, but it's like the machine gun, the offensive array of punches that just nonstop.
Hey man,
Canelo don't do
then that
well with
means we
that.
gonna
He
get that.
doesn't do well in that with that kind of
Then that means we gonna get that trilogy from Canelo that we never got. From like him versus a Mexican. We never got that, and
a trilogy.
yeah, him and Jaime. If you saying Jaime, I'm saying Jaime ain't got a shot. You saying Jaime do. So that
That's
Canelo
nigga got
won.
a track.
Canelo won his rematch if he lose. He got to because it's a Mexican pride thing. He lost to another Mexican. So
I mean,
you
I
manifesting a
saw Stephen
trilogy.
Espinosa claim there was no rematch clause, but I doubt that, right? He probably just
Yeah,
talking
but
shit.
listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. That there's no rematch clause if Canelo lose. I mean, if Canelo win, but if
No, he said there was no rematch clause for either one.
yeah,
That's what he said.
but what I'm
And I
saying
found that hard to
is,
believe.
the business is Canelo. So if he lose, they got automatic negotiations. They
Of
just
course.
got
Yeah,
better
sure.
leverage. That's all. Is all I'm trying to say. Like if he beats him, there's an automatic rematch, bro. Come on. He
Yeah,
can
I mean, I know.
Canelo
He
can't
just said
show
that, and
his
I was like,
face.
how, bro? Like, what the hell? But
Canelo can't
yeah,
show
I
his
don't know,
face in
man.
Mexico if he loses to Jaime, bro. Without saying he's gonna take the rematch. Like, how would he be able to show his face out there?
And that just puts another, So then what
Roadblock.
happens with Crawford? And somebody asked Tank if it's real yet. Did he believe that Turkey talking with Al yet? Because he literally took a dude off his card and put him on Crawford card.
Nah, he
You know what
know
I'm
now. I
saying?
said that at the opening of my monologue. Like, somebody called Tank because if he still think that Turkey ain't dealing with Al, he tripping.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it seemed like Tank. I said this to the guys in the back hall. I don't know. I feel like he was trying to get out in front of Turkey and try to disrespect him, so like he don't have to fight somebody good. I don't know if he's trying to
Come
get
on,
on his bad side and keep disrespecting the
ain't
man.
nobody that rich. No one is that rich. No one.
That's
No
what I'm
one.
saying.
No one
Exactly.
is
That's what I'm
rich
saying.
enough to sabotage Like, bro, these dudes are being paid like 5 times they worth. Like, come on, man. Yo, my man made $3
So that's what I'm
million.
saying. Is why would he immediately see Louis the Cuban standing there with Al and then say, "That's not Al Heyman"? Like we know
Yeah,
Al ain't
nah,
taking no pictures to begin with.
because
Like
we
Al
know
ain't ever seen in a
he's like
photo.
that though. We know he rushes to social media and deletes shit. You know what I'm saying? We know that. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean
And
nothing.
then immediately after that post, he put loyal to the core. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, if you deal with Turkey, that means you're disloyal to Al. You see Louis the Cubans there. Now you look at this
Yeah,
card. Now
nah.
what?
Listen, he
All the people
wasn't
see
at the meeting. He wasn't at the meeting. He gonna get the memo. He gonna get the memo.
Yeah, bro. He need to stop disrespecting Turkey, man. Because they don't play that disrespect shit over there. Like, they don't play that. So you keep disrespecting, I'm not giving you shit. He told you already, I'm gonna give you 2 gloves. You asking for 2 Ferraris like I'm some kind of sugar daddy.
I mean, he
I'm
might
giving you
not.
two
Hey,
gloves to fight.
listen. He might not even fuck with Tank. Like you said, he probably already felt disrespected and said the glove shit, and now Tank went on to do more shit. He might just
And
fuck with
I
everybody
feel
else
like
but
that was on
him.
purpose, Ness.
No,
That
and
was
I
on
hear you, and
purpose.
I
He's
hear
getting
you.
out ahead of it.
I hear you, but that'll be Tank's, his own doing. Like I said, I don't believe that because I don't think anyone is that rich. Like,
Shit, Tank just told you I'm richer than everybody between 135 and 147. Did he say that? Or 154?
that's
He said
cool.
I got more money than all of them put together.
That's
So
cool.
he
That's
think that.
cool. But you always can have more. You
Yeah.
just seen
I
Rick
mean,
Ross challenging Drake to go buy a $35 million mansion on Star Island. You could always have more.
that's tapping, man. That's Drake got more money than me all day, not every day of the week. You know, it is what it is. Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to Kerry G. Shout out to you, Ness. Been doing this shit. I don't know how many hours, but you've been on the grind, brother. So keep it up, man.
Nah, man, this was amazing news, bro. This shit is like,
You
you
said
know.
you shed a tear, like you was
No, I,
dead at, like
no,
you
I
for real.
swear to God. No, I swear to God. I got emotional. I got emotional. No bullshit. I can't believe it. Like,
Oh
come
my
on,
god.
bro. Bro, you ain't been at it as long as me, man. Like, yo, Al don't really fuck with dudes like till he ultimately final last straw has to, bro. So this is for me that was fast. Somebody's like, "Oh, they ain't do that when the picture was taken was before." Cool. It's all fast for me. So it's exciting. Al don't do business like this, man. He just don't do business like this, man. He don't really rock with people. He do his own thing. So to see him finally open up, is a great thing for me.
Yeah, yeah. I get it. I mean, because we've been asking for some kind of structure, some kind of unity in boxing. It's like good to see. I saw he had Mauricio Suleiman down there. He had all of the sanctioning body presidents. He didn't got with all of the. Then he had Dana White. So it's like, is he trying to construct the UFC in
Bruh,
boxing by getting Dana
I
White to
want more than that.
mold it?
I want more than that. I want him to build a universal commission, man, or do a buyout. We talked about that the other day. Do a
Yeah.
buyout. Not necessarily, excuse me, I said the wrong word. Not a buyout, a merger. Make those fucking companies merge, bro. Make them all merge. Make them all be under one roof. It's gonna be tough because
Well, my thing is this. They did say that it'll be like an antitrust thing, but it's like if they all commit to like a certain amount of, like if they created a whole new company and all had like a share in that company and then devoted a certain amount of slots to that company and then they just rotated it on everybody's platform. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a brand new company, but all of the major promotional companies were involved. They committed to it. So it's not a monopoly. It's just a new company that they're all got a hand in. So I don't know. Maybe
yeah,
they could
I
do something
mean,
like that. I hope so.
I just feel like it's so many promoters. It's not like right now. It's so many cell phone companies. Ain't nobody say it was an antitrust for Singular to get bought out from AT&T and for Boots to get bought out. Like it's a lot of other promoters. OTX will still be here. Salida and all them dudes will still be here. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Top Rank won't come along. They got so many years doing their own thing. The only people that really need a home is PBC. Let's be real. You know, I mean, they literally took the whole month of April off.
I mean, they got Beterbiev over there, man. Beterbiev is fought, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but
they say he was Turkey going to Japan. He
no,
went
no, no, no,
anyway
no,
over there.
no, 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 no.
So hey,
But look at what happened when they got Beterbiev. The fight is not part of the pay per view because Beterbiev has his own ESPN obligations, and that's what I'm
man,
saying. Maybe they be the ones not to go or not merge because they got their own shit, but they about to be up 2025, so that could be changing too. We never know, man. We could be moving into the 2026 of boxing where these people are all on the same platform.
well, let's hope so, Ness. That's my call, man. Good.
Champ. So y'all right. Big Baby will be at the presser. I just got word. I had to ask. We got James. What up?
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, man, shout out to Brandon Lens, man. He's still stuck in his feelings, man. He needs to just understand that he need to let Turk just take the wheel, and Turk's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like, I'm just being serious. Lens always crying about the same shit. Why Benavidez ain't get this? Man, fuck, nigga, just goddamn wait and watch the show. You know, he's moving Benavidez along like he should be. Benavidez should eventually become the greatest Mexican heavyweight that ever possibly ever lived, like what Andy Ruiz probably failed to do. That's David Benavidez' trajectory. So let's just enjoy the ride. Him and David Morrell's on a
Bruh.
collision course. What's up?
Oh my God!
What's up?
What if he trying to get Andy back in to get Benavidez? In my interview, Benavidez say he wants to fight at heavyweight.
Hey man, I won't be
And I'm pretty
surprised, man.
sure Benavidez used to spar Andy, right?
I think I've seen that somewhere, but it's been a long time since I really checked on Andy, man. He's been pretty irrelevant since his baby mama issues or whatever the fuck he had going on with his girlfriend. But I'll probably look for it. Also, hey, can Eddie Hearn get fined for tampering?
Depends who he tampering with.
Nigga, you don't think that nigga tampered with Shakur?
Oh, I ain't see what was going on. I ain't see what was going on.
Man,
I was busy with the show. What did he do with
he's
Shakur?
like he's talking like, man, the two best fighters in the world are the most avoided: Shakur Stevenson and Jerome Boots Ennis. If that doesn't sound like a fucking sales pitch, I don't know what is, man. So
Bro,
I
but
think
it's
he's on. I think he's
obvious.
really.
It's obvious that he's gonna.
That's the play. That's the play.
Damn,
But
I missed this
see it,
message from Paco. Fucking hell. He texted me at 8:45.
man.
I didn't even see that shit.
Hey, fuck all that, man. Hey, just reach out to Paco. Do what you got to do. Shout out to you. Shout out to the community, man. Hey, I'll check you on the morning show, Ness.
All right. Stone Bone, what up?
Yo,
You
what up? Oh
chilling?
shit. Oh damn, I ain't even hear you go to me, man. I'm in the car. I just jumped in. I just seen all of this. Man, shout out to my brother in Islam, Big Turkey. I see that Big Turkey. They like that, man. They said my boy was dead, man. They said my boy needed to get down, lay down, sniff feet, get fondled by Diddy and everything just to get a fight, man. That's what they were saying he had to do. But Allah's the best planner, the best knower, and he putting opportunities in front of guys. So Turkey say he want to see Canelo and Bud. Turkey say he want to see Boots and Bud. He think Bud gonna beat all them dudes, man, all them dudes. So I'm interested. I want to see. And hey, is that true about the undercards? I've been seeing stuff popping
Yep.
up saying they got undercards and all that. So that's why they were sitting with Louis. They get some of Louis, some of Al guys hollering at his underboss Louis. Louis serving up, giving a couple guys to Turkey. So man, shout out, man. This is how business supposed to look, man. So if everything hold true, I'll probably see y'all in LA. Let's go.
Word, I'm out there for sure. I'm out there. That's in August too. It's better to be in LA in August than fucking Vegas in August. I'll tell you that. You're gonna melt. You're gonna melt in Vegas. New York Bullet. I said that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. If you're watching this on YouTube, though, I know I said this, but I need you to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that thumbs up. It's gonna help with the visibility. More people need to know that we rock out twice a day, every day, especially on even the big fight day. You know, we usually do like last minute picks or something like that. And don't forget to check out our betting show. We're already scheduled for the betting show for this Friday. Got a couple fights we got to check out. We got Damian Clark that says, Jerry said one was going to fall. One fell. Yeah, unfortunately, man, that is true. Unfortunately, one did fall. And his name is Devin Haney. Fuck. Let me see here. We got anybody on Discord, let me know if you're ready to rock and roll. You can do that here in the comment section. And I got Drew. What it do? Drew, what it do? All right, we got Big Dub.
What's going on, TBV? What's going on, Ness? Hey, it's been a long day, man. But it's another beautiful day in boxing, man.
Gets
I just
better
wanted to
and
call
better.
real quick because what was that?
I said it gets better and better.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Big Turk, man. Big money and shit. It is what it is, man. Hopefully one day we can all get this shit under one umbrella. I don't understand why people so opposed to it, man. Like, there's so many reasons why, allegedly, why fights can't get made. Either it's money or promotional companies, contracts, whatever the fuck, man. It'd be fucking dope to actually one day be able to just say, hey, so and so should fight so and so. The fans ask for it, and we fucking get it. But one can only dream at this point, right? But hey, look, I seen that the deep fried chicken nugget with the chicken legs is back to fight this fucking I don't know, 3-time lose fucking dirty popping motherfucker. Like, hey, look, Ness, I'm gonna tell you right now, I know Big Baby is your guy and shit, but Andy gonna fucking mop the floor with that man. I've been telling people, man, Andy, if he gets in shape and actually takes himself serious and doesn't play himself and doesn't waste his own God-given talent, regardless of him being built like a fucking old fridge you ready to dump away, he's a top 3 heavyweight, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell people, man. It is what it is.
I
Like,
mean, but we could say the same thing
he's
about Big Baby. If he gets in shape, and does
nah.
everything you just
It's
said
too late
about
for that, man.
you, crazy.
It's too late for
If
that.
it ain't too late for
He
bro,
must be
Andy,
pushing at least 500 pounds now. I don't know how they're gonna allow this to happen.
bro,
They
they the
talking about
same.
3
They the
pounds.
same.
That's why Ryan won.
My man, they the same person. One dude eats pizzas and smokes pot. The other one is big and uses steroids. Same shit. Same fucking people, man. Cut the shit.
Hey, but Andy's money's been good since the AJ fight.
And
Fucking
and and
Jared
and
Miller
big
over
and
there
big
fucking trying to get back
big
his car.
Big Baby
They
money
took his
good
car
now
from him.
too. Big Baby money good now too. After the big
Well, maybe now,
Turk. After
maybe
the big
now. But
Turk.
where was his car?
That's
He
okay.
he said, "Hey, who took
That
my
was
car?
old.
Who took my car?"
That was old.
This shit was crazy, man.
Now he got
Hey,
Big Turk money.
but look. The Oracle's calling it again. Andy is definitely gonna mop the floor with fucking Big Baby, and it is what it is. Gonna put some money on that. Well, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Who's the favorite? Who you think they'll have favorite in that one?
Andy.
Because I mean, they both. Oh shit, yeah, man. I'm at the parlay some shit, but I don't know, man. It's just good to see Turkey involved with this shit. Hopefully, we get some of these big fights made, and even this card right here alone, already looking good, man. A couple fights in there that's good matchups. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, that
Fuck it. Shout out Big Turk.
Cruz
You know what I mean?
Rayo.
We all need some help sometimes. What's that?
Cruz Rayo.
Yeah, man, that's a good one. Shit, because I want to see if Cruz can really like capitalize off of the momentum he got right now. He still don't got me convinced. Um, don't get me wrong. I think he's one of the best there is in the division.
You there? Jivan? All right. We got AB.
Oh,
What up? What up?
yo, I just seen some. Is it possible that the Crawford fight can be for the WBO too?
Interim.
The interim. Ah, okay. And so you said that it was a kind of like a 3-fight deal for Crawford. Would that be this fight, Boots and Canelo?
That's what it seems like. No true indication. We just know that for sure those are the fights Turk wants from Crawford.
Ah, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to call back in for that, Ness.
You got it.
All right, shout out TBV.
Anybody else? Now is the time. Last call for callers. Looks like we'll be back mañana, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I see people on the landline. Now is probably the time to press 1. That's why I haven't gone to you. And on Discord, let me know. Looks like we got Montes. Every year there's another style that beats Canelo. Yeah. RRT boxing with Mr. A, $5. F it. David versus heavyweight, huh? Let's mix it with top rank. Where's Anderson? He is smaller and way less. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces in clouds of smoke. Hardin. Yeah, I mean, that's what he said in my interview. That he would like to fight Zurdo and then move up to heavyweight. What up?
Hey, Ness, what's good, bro?
Chillin'.
Well, good to see you back. I was on the line this morning, but we had way too many callers for me to sit there all day. But
No, I
glad I can
understand.
get in now. Yeah, it was a good show this morning though. I was on from like 9 to I think probably like 12 o'clock. I enjoyed it. Put in some good work. Yeah, man, I like this. We need more fights. We need more quality people. We need people to stay active. I mean, I would have hate for Isaac Cruz to have won that title and go anywhere from 6 to 8 months without fighting again. That would have kind of sucked a little bit. So I'm glad he getting somebody like that back in the ring. I think Ryo's a decent opponent. I hope he could get the job done. I'm definitely going for Ryo in that fight. And then I think I may have saw the others. It was Bud and that
Yo,
Israel
and
dude,
it
right?
all makes sense now. Jesus, why did it just click? Remember that this guy got pulled over and he had the Saudi Arabia flag, and he is the one that is the promoter of Isak. Damn,
Yeah.
why we didn't piece that together?
There's a lot of stuff that going on in the boxing world, but I ain't mad at it. I'm glad. I'm glad people getting back in the ring. I mean, I think Bud getting in a little late because that's scheduled for August, right?
August 3rd, yes.
Yeah, I hate seeing him out the ring a full year. I won't lie to you. That's not one of my favorite things, but we got to take what we could get. Um, Yeah, I only got too much to say, man. I'm still recovering from the Haney loss, man. I'm just trying to pull my shit together, but it is what it is. It's boxing. We need the upsets, so I ain't really mad at it. Appreciate you doing the second show, man. I'm gonna keep listening. Probably wind this shit back because I got in here late. Everybody have a good night. Shout out TBV.
Appreciate you. Ese Moro, $2. Will 24 have a better year for boxing compared to 23? I think so, man. And we talked about that last year because so many things took place last year. This one, it keeps rolling. Shout out to Turk, too, man. He must have seen Isaac fight and was like, bro, let me get this dude on one of my cards, man. You know, that was pretty dope of him. But Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch me on the next one tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern and 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Peace.